jiggly cat. Open Blender, delete him. Edit, preferences, add-ons, look for images and click on import export, import images as plain. File, import, import images as plain. Find your image and it should look like this. If it doesn't look like that, if it's all gray, you either click on that little thing here or you stay on that little white thing here, click on the little arrow and click texture. By default, it will be material. Just click on texture. You should be able to see it. Now press 7 and go into edit mode by pressing tab, stay in vertex mode and press K. Now you have your knife. Now you can just cut around your cat. The more cuts you do, the more jiggly it will be, the easier it will be to move him. Once you're done with your selection, once you've closed it, you press enter and now you have your selection. Now go top left here and click on face select. You select your cat. You press Ctrl I to invert your selection. Delete this, we don't need it. And now we have our cat. Select everything, press Ctrl T and Alt J. Now you should have something like that. Take your knife again, press K, and just kind of, I don't know, cut around. It's just so it can move a bit. You know, you don't have to worry too much. Just cut around. Do Control T, Alt J again, and now we only have pulleys and our cat should be able to move. It's really nasty, but we don't really care. Now the boy is ready for some bones. Select him, go into your rotate, sit up, and while you clicked in, you press 9 and 0 on your keypad, numpad, press 1 to be front facing, Shift A, armature. Now we have a big bone. Rename it big. That's going to be our main controller. It does not matter what you name him, but I like naming them big. Now I'm going to go into edit mode by pressing tab and just moving that bone kind of anywhere I'd like to be the main controller. This is going to be our main controller bone. You press Shift D, create a new bone, rename him head, and you know, just because it's going to be our head bone, and you're going to do the same to create some ears. I'm not going to rename the ears, but you get the idea. Click on those guys, and in our little bone tab here, in parents, we're going to choose the head. And for you, we're going to choose the head. For that one, we're going to choose big. Oh, well, he has not been renamed. F2, big. Wait, here we go, F2, big. You can see parents are signified by those little dotted lines. So that guy, we want big to be the parent. There you go. Now we're gonna start doing the spring bones right now. It's a bit easier. So spring bones is an add-on. It's a bit harder to install than the images plain add-on. Google it. It's quite simple. It's just there's a couple of more steps. There's a YouTube video like 4 minutes. I trick you to do it. Now that you have your springboard add-on, go into pose mode. You can either do it by holding tab if you have the plugin, or just go up there and click on pose mode. Now that we're in pose mode, we're going to select all our bones who we want to be bent to be springy. You go into that panel, so relations, it's going to be in the green one, and it's going to be spring bones. Now you want that one to be a spring and rotation, and that one to be a spring and rotation, etc., etc. Now if I press interactive mode, they should be springy, like this. Go back into edit mode and start duplicating your bones. Press 1, duplicate your bones. Here we go. Now that we've duplicated that one, technically he should be springy as well. The thing you want to remember is that you want the interactive mode to be off when you duplicate bones in general. It's going to make things really buggy if you don't. And now just kind of decide how many bones you want in a leg. You press E to extrude and create a new bone that is connected to the previous one. I'm just quickly going to go into pose mode to make sure those guys are springy. I'm going to make them springy. So spring rotation and spring rotation. All right. Click once. Now they're all springy. And what I'm going to do now, go back into edit mode, and I'm just going to replicate this whole chain of command and move them as I see fit. This way, they all be springy. Technically, I hope so. And you should be good to go. You won't have to click on every bone to make them springy. Just gonna double check. And interactive mode. And now they're all jiggly. Very good. Now basically we have our jiggly cat. The only thing we need to do now is to skin him. And since it's a flat image, it's going to be quite simple. You press that boy, and you press that boy, and you press Control P, and automatic waits. And now, technically, they should be good to go. If I go into pose mode, here we go. Turn that off. Don't see controllers. You get a jiggly cat. So some jiggle might be really extreme. So what you want to do is you want to adjust as you see fit. So for example, the head I feel is a bit too jiggly. So I'm going to press stop here. And usually influence is a good way to start to reduce the jiggle. I usually go 0.3, and for the ears I'm going to go 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. If that doesn't work, we're going to remove bouncy speed a bit. So let's see. Okay, go into pose mode. We already are into pose mode. And you need to go back into interactive mode. Here you go. Bye.